All right, YouTube, this is today's recap for February 16, 2022 and the Nasdaq 100 futures. Let's dive right in, beginning with the Nasdaq daily. We monitor this chart on a daily basis to observe some of the support levels that we've been seeing here, as well as some of the oscillations we've been capturing with this filter down here at the bottom, which has been highly accurate at predicting both the tops and bottoms of these cycles that we've been seeing in the Nasdaq 100. So right now it did swing above the zero line, and it did retrace and did test the 410 level today again. It retested that before bouncing back up and ending the day at 592. So we're going to keep an eye on this because we are showing some relative weakness. The COT report came out on Thursday, for example, and net positions from institutional investors was actually reduced, as represented by this blue line right here. So we've had a reduction in inflows into the asset. They're not completely out. I think they're just being a little bit more cautious moving forward ahead of a lot of the headwind news that we've had lately in the press. So keep an eye on this, guys, because it is above the zero line, and chances are in the near term we are going to see a bounce back to perhaps this level right here. Oops, sorry. Probably around this level right here. Chances are we will test this level over here, which is perhaps the 668 level, and we're going to monitor that in the days to come. Okay, now as far as the 5-minute, we did have spotted areas of consolidation throughout the session, primarily because the January Fed meetings were going to be released at 2 p.m. this afternoon. And upon their release, we had a major pop in the market that just took this market all the way to its intraday highs before just kind of retracing a little bit and going sideways for the rest of the afternoon. Now, as far as the algos that performed the best, standard algo number 1 actually did very good. Performance on this was 71%. That means 71% of the trades, 5 out of 7, actually were home runs, including the one this afternoon that it caught right before the Fed announced the minutes at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and they just took it all the way up until the close for a huge winner this afternoon. Now, as far as the AI-powered algos, guys, we had a couple. Here's one of them right here. This one was a huge winner today. This one being 100% accurate over 2 trades, netted around $5,645 had you taken the trade from inception to the very end right here. Okay, so this is algo strategy number 2. Now, as far as algo strategy number 3, this bad boy right here nailed a 340-point move both to the downside and upside all together. This is combined, okay? Downside and upside right here. And the afternoon session, guys, you guys who saw this algo trade live right here. It filtered out a lot of the noise before the Fed's minutes announcement came out, and it just, once it did, it just ripped and it caught everything all the way to the very end of the trade right there. So here you go, $6,800, which is basically 340 points had you taken the trade from the very first signal all the way to the exit of the last signal at the end of the trading day right there. So this was a huge winner today in the intraday session. As far as the fibs go, this is the same strategy we just saw, algo strategy number 1. This is just represented in a different chart right here. Again, this was a very good winner from the start. And as far as the overnight experience right here, we also had one of the overnight signals that signaled a monster short in the overnight session, and right around the afternoon it signaled a reversal to the upside, which it caught perfectly as well. This was also a monster winner, netting a little bit over $8,000. And of course, guys, I use this as a directional guide. I really don't trade off this because I'm not up at 2 in the morning trading this, but I use it as a directional guide to determine directional bias during the intraday. The other overnight algo that we also use for the same reason is this one right here. That also produced a monster winner in the intraday session as well. Now, as far as, let's see here, as far as market instability goes, my market instability chart caught the afternoon trade to the upside right here for a monster winner too. And the overnight on the ES also did extraordinarily well. I mean, look at the robustness of this strategy right here. This is the ES, guys. I mean, this did fantastic today too. The ES for market instability also caught the trade in the afternoon to the upside. And so this is just to give you a glimpse of the potential of what we do each day at the trade desk. If you want to see these trade live, tune in Monday through Friday at 12:30 Eastern Time. We look forward to seeing you at the channel.